Could a woman have once become Pope by pretending to be a man? This may sound like something out of a movie, but it's actually one of the most mysterious and talked about legends in the history of the Catholic Church. The story of Pope Joan begins in the 9th century. Her real name is unknown, but legend says she was born in Germany or possibly England. She was incredibly smart, with a gift for learning, something not easily accepted in a time when women were not allowed to study, let alone lead. To follow her calling, she disguised herself as a man and took the name John Anglicus. She studied philosophy, theology, and medicine, eventually joining the church. As Brother John, she impressed everyone around her with her wisdom and devotion. Her rise through the ranks was fast. Before long, she was a cardinal, and then, unbelievably, she was elected Pope. She became the most powerful figure in the Christian world, all while hiding her true identity. For a time, Pope Joan ruled successfully. Some say she even introduced reforms that helped the poor and supported education. But her secret wouldn't stay hidden forever. One day, during a grand religious parade through the streets of Rome, everything changed. Riding on horseback, dressed in papal robes, surrounded by cheering crowds, Joan suddenly doubled over in pain. In the middle of the procession, she gave birth. The crowd was stunned. Priests, nobles, and common people watched in disbelief as the Pope was revealed to be a woman. The reaction was immediate and brutal. Some stories say the people were so furious they stoned her to death on the spot. Others say she was taken away and imprisoned, and her child raised in secret. What we do know is this: her name was never written in the official records. It's as if she never existed at all. After the incident, the church took steps to make sure something like this could never happen again. One strange tradition that appeared after her time was the sedia stercoraria, a chair with a hole in the seat. Before a new pope could be crowned, he would sit on this chair while a church official checked underneath to make sure he was male. No joke. That's a real thing that was practiced for hundreds of years. And while the Vatican today says Pope Joan never existed, there were texts and carvings in the Middle Ages that seemed to support her story. A few even showed a female figure wearing papal robes, often with a child. But over time, these were destroyed, hidden, or reinterpreted. So, was Pope Joan real, or just a legend meant to shame or warn against women in power? Historians are still debating. Some say the story was invented by Protestants during the Reformation to embarrass the Catholic Church. Others believe she really existed, but the Church covered it up to protect its image. There's no official proof, but there's just enough mystery to keep the legend alive. And maybe that's why the story of Pope Joan continues to fascinate us. It challenges what we think we know about history, religion, and power. It reminds us that the truth can sometimes be hidden in plain sight. So, was she real, or just a story? That's for you to decide. Whether myth or truth, the story of Pope Joan asks one haunting question: how many stories like hers have been buried, rewritten, or simply erased? The past may be written in ink, but legends like hers are etched in whispers.